Hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with a special live review. Yes, it is midnight. I cannot sleep. Been trying to go to sleep for the last 3 hours, so I figured maybe a quick beer review might help me settle down a little bit. First beer of the day from Drekker. We are looking at the Chonk Raspberry Rice Pudding Sundae Sour, clocking in at 7.1% alcohol by volume. I've had a lot of the Drekker sour beers, but this is my first of the Chonk line, so pretty excited about it. They use pale two-row wheat and Carafoam malt, Magnum and Hallertau Blanc hops. It's got lactobacillus in it and a house ale yeast. And the gimmicks, we have raspberry, coconut, vanilla soft serve ice cream, and cinnamon. Contains a significant amount of fruit, so please keep cold at all times. Separation is normal, so give the can a gentle roll or two before pouring. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay. Let's open it up. So Drekker Brewing Company is out of Columbus, Indiana. Wow. Very thick, very pink, very chunky. That is a, wow, the head is building here. Crazy looking beer there. Cheers to Chatio. Cheers to Beer Man. I think both of you guys have had Drekker stuff. This is quite the appearance. Huge bubbles. It really just looks like melted ice cream in a glass, to be honest with you. And they do use vanilla soft serve ice cream. The raspberry, the coconut are definitely coming through on the aroma as well as the cinnamon. Nothing to indicate that this is a beer that I've got in my hand. Crazy head there. Okay. It smells really good. No alcohol presence, 7.1%. Raspberry and coconut. So I love coconut, I love raspberry, so pretty excited to drink more of this and get through the head here. Columbus. Okay. Cheers to you, King Cobra. That's pretty cool. You got to check out Drekker Brewing if you haven't already. Hopefully I don't get the beer gut from this beer man. Much love to you as well. All right. I'm antsy here. I'm anxious. Let's get into this. And yes, I do have many beers more than twice. Miscellaneous, you've had this one. Okay. Well, this is my first time having anything from the Chonk series, so like I said, pretty excited about it. The head is not going to settle down anytime soon, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in, try to get through this head and get some of the good stuff here. Cheers. Pretty good. Raspberry comes through. And then the cinnamon. The cinnamon is actually pretty strong with this, which kind of unfortunately masks some of the coconut flavor. I'm not getting a ton of coconut on that first sip. Let's get another one. A little bit of coconut on that one, but mostly raspberry, cinnamon. Even the vanilla kind of gets lost. It's raspberry and cinnamon are definitely the star of the show with this. Get a little bit of the coconut, a little bit of that soft serve vanilla ice cream type flavor. I think the vanilla ice cream is what's giving it this crazy, thick, chunky appearance. But as far as the actual flavor, it's hard to get through the raspberry and the cinnamon. 7.1% alcohol is masked really well. You're not picking up on any boozy qualities. There's really no malt or hop character that would indicate that this is a beer. There's a little bit of carbonation, which lets you know that you're drinking a beer and not a melted down milkshake of some kind. Very enjoyable product. I would definitely recommend it. The Purty series that I've had from them, like the Ice Purty and what was the other? The Brains that I've had, I think we're a little bit better than this. This is the first Chonk beer that I've had from them. It's not bad by any means. As a matter of fact, it's excellent. It's just not quite as good as the other offerings that I've had. I wish the coconut would come through a little bit more with this, as well as the vanilla. But the cinnamon and the raspberry, if you like cinnamon and raspberry, I think you're definitely going to be pleased with this because the cinnamon and the raspberry flavors are right up front in your face. No alcohol presence. Nice carbonation considering all the fruit that's in this beer. So I'm going to give it a 92. It's an A- for me, but it's definitely excellent. It's just they could have done more with the coconut, the vanilla, and maybe balance that out a little bit more because the cinnamon and the raspberry are just really the only two flavors that really come through on any major level. And it doesn't taste like rice pudding. I don't know why it doesn't say anything about rice on the ingredients list. As a matter of fact, with the malts, they're using two-row pale wheat and carafoam. So it's not a rice adjunct beer, as some people might think just based off of the name. There's no rice added to this beer. At least they don't put it on the ingredients list. All right, so yeah, 92 out of 100 for the Chonk Raspberry Rice Pudding Sundae Sour, 7.1% alcohol. Yes, it is Miscellaneous's actual birthday now. It is after midnight, so happy birthday to Miscellaneous. Thanks to everybody in the chat for joining me on this live beer review. And we'll see you here all on the next one. Until then, cheers, everybody.